Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Think Menace here, and today I just wanted to have a little bit of a discussion. Now, before we get right into it, I want to explain what's happening in the background here. Now, me and my friends, or my team, whatever you want to call it, we were just playing around in some 8th lobbies, and after we played some 8s and warmed up, we got into a team scrim, and this is basically what happened. We were playing some hardpoint on retreat, and I basically just went off. I slayed the shit out of everybody, as you will see in this video, and I ground pounded my teammate twice in the last 3 seconds. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was kind of interesting and failing at the same time. But hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay in the background. I believe I go like 42-12 or something like that, so it was pretty good match, I'd say. But now let's get right into the video. Now, the discussion that I wanted to have with you guys is basically about competitive gaming and how it is changed throughout Advanced Warfare. Now, of course, you know, through Advanced Warfare we've had a lot of weapon nerfs and weapon buffs, and there's been a lot of question on what's going to be the new comp gun and stuff like that, and it's just been a little bit crazier than recent Call of Duties and their comp side of the game. Now, if you guys don't know, there is a competitive Call of Duty side. There is Major League Gaming, MLG, and hopefully, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it's pretty interesting. They have like teams, you know, like some top tier games maybe you've heard of are Optic Gaming, FaZe Red, FaZe Blue, FaZe Black, Envious, Denial, all those good teams. Maybe you've heard of them. Maybe you have a favorite team. And below that, there's the amateur level, where those people play competitively, but they're not quite at the pro level. It's like, let's just say sports. Like hockey, you have the NHL, the National Hockey League, and then you have the AHL, which is a step below for the amateurs, like the Amateur Hockey League. Now, this is basically like where those amateur players play for Call of Duty is something called game battles, or on like gamebattles.com, and they have their own team of 4, and they play against other teams, and they try to rank themselves up in a ladder to try to get noticed, try to go big, and if they get noticed, you know, maybe they'll get picked up, or they'll go to bigger tournaments once their team gets that connection and they get good enough and all that good stuff. So maybe you have heard of that, maybe you haven't, maybe you're a part of it, which I am, and it's just awesome. And what I want to talk about is why is Advanced Warfare doing so much to comp? And if you don't know what I mean, what I'm basically talking about is map changes halfway through the season. I mean, Season 1 just ended, but it's kind of weird because they inserted a new map and replaced other ones. Now, in competitive Call of Duty, they have certain maps that they use and certain game modes. Those game modes for this Call of Duty are Capture the Flag, Uplink, Search and Destroy, and Hardpoint. Now, and one of the maps they took out was Recovery, Search and Destroy, which I completely disagree with. That is a great map for Search and Destroy. It's so fun to watch, too. It's very entertaining. And then the other thing they took out was Biolab, Capture the Flag, which I can understand because that map is pretty big for Capture the Flag, and then you just turn off. Oh, look at this 4-piece right there. But you wind up having a lot of like standoffs where one team will have the flag, and then the other team will have the other flag, and then they're both kind of teeter-tottering between the map, trying to get the other kill so they can get that lucky return. The map was just way too big for that, so that's a good thing they took it out because it was too slow paced, and I don't think it was really that fun to watch either. So that was good they took that out. But what they replaced it with just blows my mind. Now, they replaced the Search and Destroy map and the Capture the Flag map, Biolab and Recovery, with a DLC map from Havoc known as Drift. The Avalanche map, like the snowy one. Now, I don't understand this because what if you're like an amateur player and you can't afford the map pack and you can't afford the season's pass? Like, what are you gonna do? You just can't play those maps? It's like not. I mean, sucks to be you. Is that basically what they're gonna do? Because if so, this game and like how to get into competitive is basically turned into like how much your income, how much money you get, can you afford it, your wealth, like what class you're in. And it's just, I don't really agree with it because I was playing a GB the other day, a game battle with my team, and somebody was using the Ohm, okay? And now I have the Ohm too, but I don't use it in competitively. I thought it was banned, actually, because it was a DLC weapon, but I guess not. And if you guys don't know already, the Ohm is extremely overpowered. It's an LMG that acts like an assault rifle with a shotgun attachment, and it's a 3-shot kill from any range. Now, that gun is cheap because it's going to win battles from every single range, and it's just going to melt you, even if you have a BAL or an ASM-1, which is completely cheap and unfair. Now, if you're not fortunate enough to actually buy the map pack and you can't use that weapon, that's a disadvantage for you and an advantage for the other team. So this game has basically become a pay-to-win game. So you have to pay to win the game. It's just, I don't agree with it whatsoever. I mean, maybe if they gave that map out for free and the DLC weapon out for free, to all the players, then I can understand it, but not all players have it, and it's just very unfair, and I don't agree with any part of that whatsoever. Now, also, it's right before COD Champs, the $1 million tournament, the biggest tournament of all time, which there will be another video describing how that works too, and it's just not a good thing. My dog's in my room. I'm sorry, but like, it's just, why would you change the maps and everything that goes along with it, and all the strategies and how your team works well on a map, what map's good for you, what map's not, and change it to a map that's even DLC that they haven't played before at the game release, and put it into competitive gaming right before the biggest tournament? That just throws everything off. I mean, they did give them about a month and a half, but still, they've been playing with the other maps for 4.5 months, and then they just throw this in there right before COD Champs. So, I mean, honestly, I believe this should have been thought out a little bit more. Michael Condrey, please, I don't know, just give me an explanation. That's really all I would like to know. Like, how would you expect this competitive gaming for the amateurs, I mean, not so much for the pros, but for the amateurs who are trying to make a name for themselves, get big if it's a pay-to-win game now? I mean, please just give me an explanation. I mean, that's all I'm really asking for. If the explanation makes sense, fine, but I don't see there being a good explanation. Now, guys, that's the end of the video. Tell me what you think in the description below. Hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay. I did go off. We just crushed this team. It was so much fun, and I had a lot of fun playing, so maybe you can understand the side of the story that I'm giving. Maybe not. This is like yellow journalism. I'm just giving you my side of the story, not theirs. Maybe, just let me know. But, guys, thank you for watching. I'm Sync Menace. Please subscribe to Sync to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, guys, keep it real. Peace.